the other team had names behind their jerseys. It just all said Hamilton.
Yeah. Hamilton from Hamilton. Oh wait, Hamilton.
Goal scored by number 26, Hamilton. Oh, that's your phone. I was like, what the fuck did I do to my phone? On mine.
What?
Welcome back, everyone, to the Ontario Ball Hockey Federation Provincial Tournament here, Provincial Championship, in Sudbury, Ontario, being hosted by the Greater Sudbury Ball Hockey League here at the Garson Community Arena. Today's matchup, we have the Toronto Monsters, versus the Rose City Royals. Last game was fantastic. We had Hamilton Outlaws versus Hats Off. The first period was all hats off. They came out to a 3-0 lead, and they looked like the clear path to victory. Eric Serino took a 4-minute slashing penalty, and then a 10-minute game misconduct, or 10-minute misconduct. So he was out of the game for the entire second period, pretty much. He came on, I think there was like 17 seconds left in the second period. He went straight to the bench. But during that time he was in the box, Hamilton was able to score 2 goals. In second period, third period, early power play by Hamilton. Eric Serino from almost pretty much center ice blast the ball right in behind the goalie to tie the game. And then not too long after, Hamilton was able to get that 4th goal. 4 unanswered goals. They were able to hold off Hats Off and steal victory from Hats Off. What a game. Story of that game was their goaltender Tyson Cowell made 24 saves for the victory. He was outstanding. He did not allow a goal in the second or third period. And that was the key to the Hamilton victory because, you know what? Hats Off was throwing the kitchen sink at them, and there was no way he was allowing anything in the net. What a game. But here we go. The Rose City Royals taking the opening face-off here in this game. And they're taking on the Toronto Monsters. They're going to control the ball in their own zone. Some passing here and there, cross ice. Perlick is now going to take it in the corner. He's going to hold it off. Looks like he's going to pass it off. He's going to bring it up, and he's going to give it over to number 29 here, who's Chase Adams. The captain for the Royals, Perlick. He's going to dish it off to his defenseman partner, Capercione. And that's going to get a shot on goal, but big save there by the Monsters goalie. And then we got some battling behind the net in the corner. 2 Royals players and 2 Monsters players. Capercione and Perlick, as well as Marcel LeBlanc. But we're going to have a delay penalty here on Rose City Royals. It looks like it's going to be an interference call as Cece was taken out. And we're going to have our first penalty of the game. It's going to be Chase Adams for the Rose City Royals going to the box. 2 minutes for interference. We're going to have an early power play here for the Toronto Monsters. Didn't go over the starting goalies. So in net for the Rose City Royals, we have... Can't see the number. It looks like we're going to have Railton Walls. He's the alternate goalie, but he's going to be in net for this game. And for the Monsters, we have goaltender Sean Fernandez. And that ball comes out. So Monsters are going to have to clear the offensive zone, but CC takes it back in. He's going to pass it across to his forward partner, and then Stellato now has the puck. Number 9, Stellato. He's going to try and shoot it. What a save. Big save by Relton Walls there by the captain. And Stellato over into the zone. CC now controls it. CC's going to go behind the net for a steal. Steele takes a shot at a bad angle, but that's saved by Walls. CC now back to CC. Tries. Steele tried to make the pass to CC, but CC couldn't control it, and it actually came out. And then that was Stellato trying to make a play, but he got tripped up at the blue line, lost the ball, and the Royals dumped it into the Monsters' territory, right on net though. So the goalie was able to block it, and because of the pressure from Valpati, goaltender Sean Fernandez had no choice but to throw his glove on the ball and stop play. So we're going to have a face-off here. A minute left on the power play for the Monsters, but the face-off in their zone. It looks like Capriccioni is going to lose that draw, and the Monsters are going to come out with the ball. That's dumped in. Number 74 for the Monsters, Daniel Rocky, I mean. He's going to pass it off to Peleg. Peleg back to Rocky. Blocked by Capriccioni, though. And that's going to come out. They're going to have to clear the zone, which they do. Monsters still have the ball at their red line. Dump it in. Nice pass, but picked off by Capriccioni. And now it's dumped down. And that's going to help kill some time off this power play with 20 seconds left. As number 29 sits in the box for the Rose City Royals, Chase Adams, with that early interference call. Shot on goal by the Monsters player. That was tipped high in the air. But Relton Walls was able to make the save there and stop play. So we're going to have a face-off to his left. 10 seconds left on this Monsters power play. We're going to have DeCopi. He's going to take the draw here for the Monsters. He's just hoping to pull it back to his defensive partner. Maybe get a shot. There it is. Peleg. He's going to take a shot, but he whiffed on it. He's got another chance, though. DeCopi behind the net. He's going to go back around, and the penalty's over as Chase Adams steps onto the court. Peleg gets tripped out. He loses the ball. And here come the Royals. Now they're going to bring the ball out. Doan with a cross-ice pass. Gets lost up. Here's DeCopi now. Brings it out for the Monsters. He's going to get to center ice and dump it in. Right on net, though, and Relton Walls steers that aside to the corner. And here come the Royals. They're going to do a faint attempt at clearing it, but fails, and now the Monsters are in the zone here. Lucha back to DeCopi. Stopped up by the Royals, and now they're going to control it. Now Doan behind his own net. He's going to pass the ball up, but doesn't make it to Dolce. So Volpati now gets tripped up, and we're going to have a penalty here. Another, as Prince touches the ball. We're going to get a tripping call here. Incidental, but he just stepped on the stick, but that's still tripping. And looks like for the Monsters, number 89, Peter DeCopi is going to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. Now the Royals. The Rose City Royals are going to have their first chance at a power play here. Still 0-0. Shots on goal 4-2 for the Toronto Monsters. Daniel Ponce going to take the face-off for the Monsters against Capriccioni for the Royals. And that's scrubbed in the middle, but it does come out to Volpati for the Royals at the blue line. He pushes it into the end boards. Now behind the net for the Royals. He's going to pass it up in front, but missed. And that's going to come out of the zone. So Royals are going to have to clear the zone here to get onside. And they do. And they come back in. And they're nice play, but still no one in front of the net to get that pass. So that's stopped up at the blue line. Perlick's going to take a shot off the butt of the Toronto Monsters captain. That probably hurt a bit, I'd say. But either way, game continues. Ponce makes that block again. Capriccioni behind the net to Volpatti. Ponce gets the ball out. It's still loose, but now it's going to come out and dished out. The Monsters have a break here. Volpatti trying to stop it. Oh, Donnelly was almost tripped up. He was able to get the shot off, but Railton Walls makes the save here. With 5 minutes to go in this first period. It was kind of a jumbled play at center ice. They were both kind of collided in the middle, but the Monsters player was able to get through Donnelly. And he was just a little bit faster than the Rose City Royals defenseman. But he was still able to get a play off. And the Rose City Royal player, good job at not taking a penalty there. But here we go. Royals controlling the ball in their own zone. They're just going to get the ball up here now. Chase Adams dumps it in to number 8, who also chases it up. Murphy Cosman, though, does not get a handle on it, and that bounces into the glove of goaltender Sean Fernandez, and we're going to have a face-off here to his left. Capriccioni and Stellato at the face-off circle. Won by Monsters, and they're going to come up here. Volpatti chasing back with Volpatti and Matthew Massimo. But looks like Volpatti's going to win that. And Capriccioni now has the ball. He's going to cross into the blue line. Tries to deke one, tries to deke two, loses it, and Paglia now for the Monsters has control. He's getting pressured by Perlick, but he's going to dump it down. It looks like we're going to... Oh, no, goalie comes out of the net, so icing waved off here. He's able to get it to his teammate, though, as the Royals cross center. And Capriccioni now has it. He's going to go back to his defenseman, Perlick. Nice this way, that way move, but lost the ball. So he was able to regain possession. Now he has it. He's going to go in front to Capriccioni. Perlick still holding it. Loses it. Got it now again. Now Capriccioni in the corner. He's getting pressured. Giraldi, he dumps it back in. Back to Capriccioni. He's going to take a shot off the corner of the net and wide. Perlick now with the shot. Not. And that is dumped out by the Monsters player into his own bench. And we're going to have another face-off here in the zone. 3:34 to go in this first period. Shots on goal 5-on-3 by the Toronto Monsters. No goals on the board. Each team with one penalty. Both individual power plays. Nick Bogard with the face-off there, and he's able to control the ball. Gets it back to his teammate here at center ice. He dishes it on goal, but wide. Monsters now have control of the ball, and they're going to come out to center ice. They dump it in, and number 87 for the Monsters, Hunter May, he loses it, but we have a quick shot here by Giraldi, and that's in the back of the net. Anthony Giraldi, he broke in, found some room, wristed it, and it's a 1-0 game here for the Rose City Royals by Anthony Giraldi. 3:12 to go in this first period. And we just broke an uneven tie here, or not uneven tie, a tie is even. Just broke the 0-0 goose egg tie, and the Rose City Royals lead 1-0. Toronto Monsters behind their own net, looking for a breakout play. He's going to go to his defensive partner here. He's still got it in the corner. He's going to dish it out at center. We have a guy here, DeCopy. He had a quick break, but couldn't get control of the ball, but he's still in the zone. He's going to get the shot on net, and the net is going to get knocked off its position from a sliding Monsters player. trying to get the pass from Decopi. He's sliding to maybe tip it in, but no chances. That pass was just too quick and too far from that sliding Monsters player. Slid right into the net and knocked it off its positioning. So because the Monsters did that, the ball is going to come outside the zone. That was Steele that was sliding and knocked the net over. So the ball's going to come outside the zone for the face-off in the neutral zone. 2:43 to go here in this first period. And Decopi gets, Stellato gets kicked out. Decopi's going to come in and take the draw and win it. Now Evander has the ball here at his own blue line. He's just going to tip it in quickly. Stellato with a quick break, but that's going to be right on goal. Relton Walls is going to make the save there and block it and cover it. And we're going to have a stop and play. The face-off coming to his left. Trying to go for the Hail Mary there. A little bit too far. Couldn't catch up to it. So Stellato is going to take the draw. Decopi right behind him. We're looking for a quick play maybe. Paglia. And now Stellato with the ball coming out. He's getting pressured by the Rose City Royals player and eventually loses the ball to Perlick. Now Evander has the ball. He's fighting Perlick. Perlick wins that. He's going to come out. He's got no room to shoot though, but he's going to bring it behind the net. Trying to find someone. Nice move on Evander there. Gets the shot. Nice save by the goalie. Another shot just wide. The Steele now has the ball. He's going to try and get it out, but Perlick is there. He steals it from Steele. We've got some action behind the net here. The ball up in the crowd, and we're going to have a face-off in the zone here. So quick action there by Perlick, and nice move on Evander to get the shot, and then Steele coming in, but no is no, as the Rose City Royals still sitting on a 1-0 lead with just under 2 minutes to go here. Shots are even at 6. We'll see what happens here as we move forward through this game, but so far it seems pretty even. Just a lucky shot by that Rose City Royals player. And here comes Ponce. He's able to get that before the icing. He's behind in enemy territory. He's going to take a quick shot. Big block there by the Rose City Royals player, but Monster still controlling it. Tried another shot, but Vincent with another block. Perlick there at center ice, but he's not going to be able to get to it. Another block by Vincent. Nice try on a tip there by the Monsters captain. No good though. Vincent now has the ball. We got a stoppage in play here. So they're saying that when Vincent caught the ball, or Vincelet, they're saying when Vincelet caught the ball, he took a step with it in his hand and didn't drop it right away. So now the faceoff is going to come. Oh, he's actually getting a penalty for that. For closing his hand on the ball? Are they calling that? That's exactly what they're doing. He moved the ball forward instead of just knocking it down with his hand. He actually moved forward with the ball in his hand, which is not allowed here. So Capriccioni is the offender here. My apologies. I thought it was Vincelet. But it's Capriccioni here who's going to the box here. Now the Monsters are going to get another power play in this game with 1:25 to go. Volpatti and Ponce at the faceoff circle. Ponce won that, but Volpatti was a little bit quicker, but he was not able to get that out of the zone. Here's Cece with the ball. He's going to go across. Ponce. That's not Ponce there. It was a captain for the Monsters. It might be Daniel Ponce. Yeah, so Daniel Ponce there, he had the shot wide open net on that one-timer attempt, but yeah, shot it over the net. So the ball comes out of the zone here, and the Royals win that face-off, and they're going to dump it to kill some time on this power play. The minute left on the clock, and 1:41 on the power play. Looks like if they don't score, it's going to go into the second period. Monsters, though, coming out with the ball. Donnelly stops it up at the blue line. And it looks like they're going to call that a good entry, so all teams on side. But Beauregard now for Royals. He's just going to dump that on the goalie. Now the Monsters control it. Here's Stellato. He's going to get the ball up to Cece. Nystrom, though, with the defensive play. The copy comes in to help, but still comes in. So now Donnelly back to Ponce. Ponce is fake shooting it. Back to Stellato. Stellato is going to control it at the red line. He's going to go into DeCopey. DeCopey's got CC in, but he's going to go back to Stellato. Stellato's going to take a shot. No, he's going to fake the shot, and that's just wide. Now DeCopey in there. Now he's going to give it back to Stellato at the blue line. Stellato's going to come in. He's going to fake it back over to Donnelly. Donnelly with a nice shot, but Railton Walls with the big save. Donnelly holds it. He tried to go across to DeCopey, but that was a nice defensive play by Beauregard. And now the goalie with a quick up to DeCopey here on... and there's the horn to mark the end of the first period. Some quick action there at the end of the first. Toronto Monsters with some good chances. Nice shot by Donnelly there, but Railton Walls up to the task making that save. So far, shots are even at 7. But at the end of the first, the Rose City Royals are up 1-0.
Hello, what's up? Is it 7-7 or 1-0? What? Oh, those are shots. Oh yeah, it's still 1-0. I was like, holy fuck, it's 7-7? That's crazy. Hi, Don. Hey, what's up? Another day in the office? Another day at the office. How was the... What time did you get here? Were you here since the morning? What? Been here since like 8:30? Really? Holy shit, you didn't get scared?
Then we're back here for the start of the second period. The Rose City Royals still killing a penalty, but looks like they're going to get another penalty here as the ref has his hand up and the goalie's making his way to the bench. So the Monsters have an extra player on the ice here. Now it's a 6-on-4 for a short amount of time, but Vincelette didn't touch the ball there. I guess he wants to kill as much of that penalty as possible. But with 5 seconds left on the original penalty, it looks like the Monsters are going to get a short 5-on-3, about 5 seconds of 5-on-3 time. Referee explaining the case to the Rose City Royals player, number 77, Chase White. He looks like he's understanding. Tripped the guy. I mean, it's playing as paper. So we're gonna move on here in the second period. Rose City Royals still leading 1-0, but the Monsters have a 5-on-3 for 5 seconds. Capriccioni looking to come on the bench right away. He's gonna get out of the box and go and play right away. He's gonna get in there though. The Royals are Monstar, and that was fast. That took 8 seconds, but that means that the Royals are no longer on a penalty kill, as the Monsters put a cross crease pass in the back of the net, and this game is tied at 1. Not sure who got that. We'll get the announcement when it's made, but Monsters tie the game up here, 1-1, on a power play goal. 8 seconds. It took 8 seconds for that ball to get to the behind the net there. The Monsters are tied up, and we got a new game here. Second period just underway. We are 38 seconds into the second period. And ball dropped at center ice, and here we go. Rose City Royals break in the shot, and that's stopped by the Monsters goalie. And we got some pushing and shoving here. Oh, here we go. Ponce and Peleg there behind the net. Things are getting out of control. And they're trying to hold someone off on the bench here. The Rose City Royals player wants to get on. But if he comes on, there's going to be some extra disciplinary action there. But it looks like things are getting under control here. Looks like Ponce for the Monsters was the guy. It all started with the Royals hacking at Fernandez, the goalie for the Monsters, when he made the save. The ball was still a little bit loose, so he went to chip at it, and the Monsters took exception to that and started some pushing and shoving, and it just escalated to a little brawl there. But it looks like we're all good here. Things are being separated. We got some talking here at center ice. Number 88 for the Rose City Royals, Hunter Langill. Number 94 for the Monsters, Ron Peleg. They're both going to the box. Donnelly is chirping over at push the door, bro, push it. Sorry, player was trying to pull on the door, and I don't know how long you've been playing hockey, but it's a push. You gotta push it in to get in, right? Still some conversations going on here in the zone here. They're discussing who did what and who did the bad and who did the good. But looks like everything's been settled. We're gonna have some coincidental minors here. Might be 5-on-5 after this. Peleg for the Monsters and Langill for the Royals are still chirping at each other in their respective boxes, but looks like they're done. They've settled their differences. Ref is down here explaining the penalty, so we'll get a lowdown on what happens. Nothing on the score clock yet. We'll see what happens. It might just be, like I said, just the oh, it looks like Ponce is in the box as well for the Monsters. So they got two in the box, and the Royals have one. So it looks like we might have a power play here for the Rose City Royals. It's on the clock right now. So Ponce is on the clock. Looks like that's the only penalty going up. The other two kind of wash out. So he's going to get the extra here, and we're going to have a Rose City Royals power play. Face-off coming to the right of goaltender Fernandez. Sean Fernandez of the Toronto Monsters. The score says 3-1, but I thought for sure it was only 1-1. All right, so the score clock says 3-1 for the Monsters, or the Rose City Royals, but it's actually 1-1. Oh, there we go. They just fixed it. So we're all good now. Rose City Royals bringing the ball in. They're going to dump it in. They make entry into the zone. There's a nice pass in front. He gets pushed down. That's going to be a clear call. That's going to be another penalty here for the Toronto Monsters. That's number 92. Don't have his name on my list here. But Rose City Royals player was right in front, and he just got cross-checked right down. He's still hurt on the surface here. He's not looking good. Looks like some hip pain maybe. He took a big cross-check from that 92 player. Who's that? That's May. Hunter May, number 92. He's listed as number 87 on my list, but we'll make him on 92 now. So we'll see how this progresses, but it's not looking good. Things are getting a little bit out of control here. Still 8:42 to go in the second period. Score is 1-1. Looks like he's going to get a 4-minute chunk for that intentional cross-check there. So it should technically be a 5-on-3 at this moment for the Rose City Royals. Looks like they cleared that other penalty off the clock by accident, so we're not too sure how much time was left on that penalty. Right now on the clock, they're only showing the 4 minutes for number 92. Regardless, 5-on-3 here, as the players know what they're doing on the surface. There's five white and purple and 3 black and red. Shots are 9-9. Score is 1-1. 8:42 to go here. It says third period on the clock. I'm pretty sure it's only the second. So Volpatti now controls it at his own blue line. He's going to bring it in across the red line. Volpatti's just going to slowly come in. He makes entry, passes it back. No one there, and that's going to make the Rose City Royals have to do a re-entry here, and they do. Now Volpatti has the ball. He passes it up in front. Capriccioni was not there. He tries to dish it in front to captain, number 26, Noah Perlick, but he could not handle that pass, and it sneaks out. So they're re-attempting now to do an entry, and Stellato there to break that up. Paglia now for the Monsters. He's got the ball. He's in the corner. He gets shoved by Relton Walls now with the ball. He passes it up to his defensive partner, and he crosses into the red line. And Perlick now gets a break. He's going to dish it back to his defenseman, number 29, Chase Adams. But now we got a shot here. Big save by Fernandez. Volpatti now in the corner. He's got the ball. Still a 5-on-3 here for another 35 so seconds. Chase Adams, he's going to throw it off the mask. Big save by Fernandez there. Now Noah Perlick behind the net. Big save by Fernandez. Wide open shot. Noah Perlick. And now Ponce is back on the surface. Capriccioni with the ball. He's controlling it. He's going to go back to his defensive partner. He's going to shoot it, and he scores. Capriccioni with the pass over to Chase Adams. Chase Adams has some room to come in, and he puts it short side on Fernandez. And that'll give him a 2-1 lead. So now both players are out. Pelig and Langille from that scrum behind the net there. Those two players are out. And there's still 2 minutes on the clock for the Monsters, as it was a 4-minute penalty. There was still 21 seconds left in the original 2 minutes of that 4. So that means with the goal at that time, the time ticks down to 2 minutes, and now they got a 2-minute power play. With 7:03 left in the second period, I believe. I'm going to go check with the timekeeper, make sure it's the second period. It is indeed the second period. Timekeeper is on the fritz today, but they've been putting up a lot of penalties and making sure things are running smoothly here. Beauregard for the Rose City Royals into the zone now. He's controlling the ball. He's at the half end. He tries to slap her, but that just bounces off the end boards, and that's going to roll down into their own zone. No ice in there, as it was his own fault. Vincelette tracks the ball down, and he's going to bring it up a little bit. He's going to go pass it up over to number 34. 34's got a wide open guy, but he trips over his own player. Atkinson gets pushed in by number 34. 34 now again in front of the net. He's going to pass it over to Beauregard. Big save by Fernandez on a slot shot by Beauregard. Volpatti. Vincelette loses it actually to Steele for the Monsters. Steele has the ball. Oh my gosh. There's a rumble and tumble over there. But it's a 2-on-1 here for the Royals. Oh my god, what a save by Fernandez. Cross crease. Capriccioni to Beauregard. And Fernandez slides across to make the save. Ponce almost with the goal there, but big save again. Fernandez is playing outstanding right now. He's tracking the ball really well. He's already got 13 saves on the day, and we're not even halfway through this game. Ponce with the dish up. Oh, big defensive play there by the Royals player. Capriccioni passes it off. They're going to make his own entry here. Nice dipsy doodle there by the... Oh, wow, what a goal. What a goal by Noah Perlich. He made a nice move on the defensive player for the Monsters. Had some room to come in and roofed it on Fernandez. The 16th shot of the goal, and that goes in the net. 3-1 Rose City Royals here, midway through the game. And the Monsters are going to call a timeout. A big goal by the Rose City Royals there to put them up 3-1 here midway through the second period. Some penalty trouble for the Monsters. He should be coming out. I'm not too sure, unless he got a misconduct. He's still in the box, got the helmet off. His main penalty is over, so he might have gotten a misconduct. I'm not too sure. Regardless, penalty trouble by the Monsters have them sitting where they are right now. They're down 3-1 here halfway through the game. Fernandez playing as well as he can, but you can't stop everything, especially when your team's taking bad penalties and you're playing shorthanded. Perlich is playing outstanding for the Rose City Royals. He's really good on seeing the ball very clearly, making some nifty stick moves, some nice passes, and some good shots. So but we're gonna get started here with a face-off at center ice. 5:18 to go in the second period. 3-1 Rose City Royals. Fernandez still at the bench here. He's trying to get some extra breaths in. Even though their timeout is done, he's still he's gonna slowly make his way back back to his net. Take as much time as possible there. Give his team a break. Oh, there we go. He's starting to jog now. He can get there a little bit quicker. Ponce at the face-off circle. He's gonna go against Rose City Royals Noah Roberts. Murphy Cosman on the surface, as well as Daniel Voltati. And draw stays in the middle. No clear winner on here, but the Royals are going to take it out. Ponce knocks down the number 8 player, Murphy Cosman. No call on the play. Donnelly now has the ball here at the blue line. He dumps it in. Number 88, Cece, takes a hard hit into the boards. No call there. He got leveled. There's some hitting in this game. It's getting pretty chippy here. The Monsters. Here's Murphy Cosman with a shot, high and wide. Number 89, Dolce for the Rose City Royals loses it to Paglia on the Monsters. Donnelly with a nice stick lift on that defensive player, Doan, for the Rose City Royals. And he's going to pass it across, but they're not going to get... Almost had a nice play there. That's not in, though. Now Capriccioni waiting on the ball. Capriccioni now has the ball again. He's going to go across to his partner, Doan. Doan slowly bringing the ball up. He's going to try and pass it back to Capriccioni. What a nice play there. He picked that up, jumped over it. And that was in between the wickets. Wasn't really covered, so Capriccioni took an extra shot or two at the goalie. It meant no harm. It was just the ball wasn't covered. So he's there apologizing, saying, hey, man, the ball wasn't covered. Goalie's like, yeah, whatever. Stoppage of play, though. Face-off's going to come to the right of goalie Fernandez. So we're back to even strength here, 5-on-5. All players out of the box. Rose City Royals with the shot on goal. Not saved by the goalie, but nice rebound. But here comes Rocci. He's got Verissimo with him, but Nothing. Now the play is in the corner here. We've got Nystrom in the corner with Verissimo. He gets it out to Rochi. Rochi coming now with the ball, but that's tipped off by the defensive partner. Nice stick lift there by Perlick. Oh, oh, there we go. Nice play. Goalie Relton Walls is playing outstanding over there now too. Rocky with a nice shot, but no good. That was a play in front for Verissimo, but could not find who he was going after. Oh! Perlick with a beautiful pass up front from number 22, Marcel LeBlanc, who goes rooftop unit on Fernandez. And we got a 4-1 game here. Rose City Royals taking it to the Monsters here in this second period. It's 4-1 with 3:12 to go. Shots are 19-11. Fernandez looking a little shaken up. His teammate Cece's coming over to say, hey man, it's all good. You're doing well. You're doing well. So we're center ice here. Beauregard for the Royals is going to face off against Atkinson for the Monsters. I think they're making a goalie change here. Looks like the Monsters are making a goalie change. They're Sean Fernandez is coming out, and Liam DePasio is going to make his appearance here. 3:12 to go in the second period. Fernandez coming out, DePasio coming in cold. I mean, it's not cold in here. It's pretty hot. I'm sweating. But he's coming in cold. No warm-up. Fernandez not looking too happy. He throws his stick and gloves into the box, into the bench. And the helmet, too. All players getting a little extra break as they make the goalie change here. Just a reminder, this is the Greater Sudbury community of Garson. We're at the Garson Community Center, and for the Ontario Ball Hockey Federation Provincial Championships, hosted by the Greater Sudbury Ball Hockey League. Got a bunch of teams here from the GTA. 3 Sudbury representatives. We got the Zambronis, the Sudbury Ball Hogs, and there's another team I can't remember at this moment. But looks like we're ready to go here in the second period. Liam DePasio is now in net for the Toronto Monsters as we're underway here. Monsters have the ball. They're going to bring it in, make entry, and pull back a little bit. Number 87 dumps that in. Hunter May. There must be 2 Mays, or their jerseys are all messed up because there's no 9. Oh, Riley. There's a Riley May, but no jersey number. So we're going to say Riley May is number 92. Hunter May is number 87. But right now it's the Rose City Royals off to number 88 with a shot, but wide. It could have been the first shot on goaltender DePasio, but no challenge as it missed the net. So here's a Schiraldi with the ball. He makes a nice play, number 34 for the Royals. And now the ball's out. Beauregard just misses it. And now we got Riley May at his own blue line. He's going to bring the ball up for the Monsters. He's just going to shoot it right on net, but that goes wide. The Monsters are first on the ball here. And there's Hunter May with the ball, number 87. He's going to go to Ponce in the corner. Ponce with the ball. He's holding it. He's coming around. He's the captain of this Monsters team. He's got a wide open player on the right, but he's going to just throw it on net. Big save by Relton Walls. But a nice big rebound now. The copy dumps it back into Hunter May, who doesn't get it. Number 34 for the Royals. Not on my list. Oh, there he is. Nick Villela. He's fighting in the corner with, that's number 71, I want to say. Ryan Paglia. And we're going to have an icing here. A minute 36 to go in the second period. 4-1 Royals, and we have an icing call on the Rose City Royals. Wholesale line changes here as we get to the end of the second period. Pretty action-packed second period, I must say. There was some chippiness at the beginning, near the middle. We had some couple major or some misconduct penalties, some pushing and shoving. We had a 5-on-5 battle here. They're behind the net at one point. The Rose City Royals player was being held back by 3 players on his own bench. He was almost going to get himself into some big trouble if he stepped onto the surface. as an extra man, but his teammates managed to keep him on the bench, and that's been that. It's been pretty clean since then. Some hitting and stuff here and there, but I think that's the standard that the refs have allowed, so they can't go back on that at this point. But that's the way it stands. Looks like we're gonna have another icing here for the Rose City Royals with 1:17 to go in this second period. Um,
Yeah, yeah. You can definitely tell it. Yeah.
so Stellato at the face-off circle. He's gonna face off against Noah Roberts here. And that's a win by Roberts, but controlled by the Monsters. Um, here's DeColpe doesn't make a nice play, and the Royals are going to break out here. Number 48, Volpati, he's got the ball. He's going to pass it over, and he's going to make a nice move here, number 8 for the Royals. He's going to slow it down, make a nice dipsy doodle, but manages to lose it, but still on entry. So Vincelette dumps it in to Volpati, who's in the boards. In the corner, he gets it looks like the ref lost a shoe in the scruffle over there. The ball comes in front of the net. No Royals player there for the tap in. And that's going to be a missed pass by the Monsters. That's going to go all the way to the Rose City Royals end and be an icing call. 33 seconds to go here in the second period. Things are kind of slowing down in the last 2 minutes of this period. A couple icing calls here and there. Still 4-1. Shots 19 to 12. Gonna have a face-off here. Number 8, Murphy Cosman against Ponce. Vincelette now takes a shot. That's up high off the rebound from the goalie. DePasio with one of his first saves of the game. Ponce was going left, but Donnelly was not there to receive that pass. So Rose City Royals are just going to hold it and run out the clock possibly for the last 13 seconds of this game. But looks like Cece's going to make some pressure here on the Rose City Royals player. They're going to come up. There's 5 seconds left. Vincelette now. That's a shot off the end glass. And that's going to do it for the second period. Looking at a 4-1 score here for the Rose City Royals. Shots 20 to 12 in favor of them. We're going to have the third period coming up right after these short messages. All right, and we're back here for the start of the third period here. Rose City Royals still leading 4-1. Oh, a pass by Cece all the way across to number 49 of the Monsters. That was no idea who that was because there's no number 49 on my list. But it looks like it was Donnelly, and he just slapped Daddy, Roof Daddy, top shelf on Walton Rails. Rails, whatever. Railton Walls. Railton Walls. Although his jersey says Roberts on the back. So, regardless, it is now a 4-2 game here. That goal took 13 seconds. Ponce and Capriccioni at the center ice circle here. And Capriccioni with a clear victory. Perlick now with the ball. He's going to lose it now. Cece comes back. He's got to chase up, and he's going to go. He's being chased by number 29 of the Royals and falls down. Gets back up quickly, has the ball. Gives it over to number 9. Number 9 over here in front. Oh, they're making some nice plays. Peleg to Ponce. That would have been a tap-in. But no shot attempt. And that's... Oh, Cece almost with a bat in the net, and that would have been a nice goal, too. Toronto Monster is putting on the energy right now. Perlick up to Capriccioni. Capriccioni chasing down. And now we got a 2-on-1 here. Perlick is dipsy doodling out there. He's a fantastic player to watch here. That might be why he's the captain of this team. Hunter May is going to bring it out. He's got Cece and Donnelly with him. He loses the ball to Nystrom, and Nystrom's going to pass it up to Noah Perlick. He's got number 22 with him, Marcel LeBlanc, who's already got a goal today. He had a wide open shot, but no chance. DiPasio there with the save. Now Paglia comes up for the Monsters. He's just going to dump it in, and Railton Walls is going to catch that and save that. Giraldi with a nice little hit on Paglia. Paglia is taking exception to that and chirping in the face of Giraldi. He's just standing his ground. Now they're chirping and talking. Looks like nothing's going to come of it. They're going to walk away. No calls here. .26 to go here in the third period. 4-2 Rose City Royals. Goal coming early in this third period by Donnelly. And looks like we're going to have nothing come about that scrum. 5-on-5 still, no penalties. Beauregard here at the center ice circle. Or not the center ice, but the face-off circle in the zone. And now Beauregard is coming down on the short side. Takes a shot on net, but misses wide. Number 13 now for the Monsters. He's going to bring the ball back into his zone. Rocky there. He's gonna try and pass it back, but he got intercepted by Beauregard, and Beauregard now has the ball. He's turning left, turning back and forth. He's going to give it up to number 77, Chase White, and he puts it back to his defenseman, and he gains the ball. Now he's on the short side. He's going to take a shot there, and that's up. Nice save by DiPasio. Now, a good pass here. Now steal for the Monsters. He's going to bring the ball in. He's got Paglia with him. He's going to pass that into Paglia. And that's right on the goal. And Railton Walls is going to cover that. And we're going to have a face-off here to his right. So quick action here in the third period. Only one goal so far. Noah Roberts and Stellato at the face-off circle. That's won by Noah Roberts. Doan for the Royals gets it out to Volpatti. Volpatti at his own blue line getting pressured by Paglia. But that's down into the other zone. Stellato and Roberts are fighting for the ball here. But Stellato gets it up to the center ice where it's going to be dumped in by the Monsters. He trips up on his own there. Now Vincelette has the ball. He's going to come out with it. He's going to look for an outlet pass, and he makes it. And then he's going to get it back at center ice. But that's missed by Vincelette. Right on goal. DiPasio tried to make an outlet pass, but just tipped off Vincelette's stick. If that would have been controlled, he would have had a clear opening. Nonetheless, the Monsters now have the ball at center. That's shot on goal, stopped by Walls. Vincelette now is going to break out. My apologies, that's Doan. Doan is going to get the center and dump it in. And that's steered to Paglia by the goaltender DePasio, who's going to come out. Paglia tries to make the outlet pass to Luca, but it's missed. And eventually makes its way back to the Monsters. Some pressure there by Murphy Cosman, but still ends up to Paglia. Paglia is going to pass it to DeCopi. Tries to make the pass in, but that bounces off the stick of Nystrom and bounces back into the Monsters zone, where DeCopi takes it out and passes it to his defensive partner and then gets it back. Peleg and DeCopi with the pass to Luca. And that got tipped into the Royals bench. So we're going to have a stoppage of play here with the faceoff at in the neutral zone. Actually, that faceoff is going to come inside the Monsters zone to the right of goaltender DePasio. 5:55 to go here in this game. 4-2 for the Rose City Royals. Capriccioni steering his defenseman Nystrom to be a little bit closer on that faceoff draw, but nonetheless, it wasn't won by him, so it's going to be brought out by the Monsters. Cece chasing it down. He trips on himself there. And now the ball goes to Nystrom, and he's going to hold it in the corner as his team breaks out. And that's going to be passed up, but way too high for Perlick and into the Monsters bench. That ball is going to come back into the zone, the Royal zone here. And we're going to have a face-off to the left of Railton Walls. That was an attempted pass to Noah Perlick there, who was at the offensive blue line. But that pass got away from Nystrom and a little bit too high for Perlick to retrieve. And that's where we're at right now. We're Ponce and Capriccioni. Or LeBlanc, my apologies. Ponce and LeBlanc for the face-off. Capriccioni almost got the pass there. He would have been all alone if he retrieved that. Oh, they're going to call that. They're going to call that a penalty. Peleg with the ball. We got a delayed call against the Rose City Royals here. 6-on-5. Goalie is out for the Monsters on this delayed call. They're going to touch it right here. And that's it. So we're going to have a 2-minute penalty for, I'm going to say tripping, but nobody was tripped, but it was like an attempted trip. Chase Adams going to the box here. Two minutes on the box, on the store clock. 5 minutes and 7 seconds to go in this third period. 4-2 Rose City Royals. Shots 24-16 for the Royals. And they're currently on the penalty kill. Stellato with the ball at the blue line. He's going to pass it in. Big save there by Walls. And it comes back in front, but it's back here to Stellato at the blue line. He's going to pass it off to his defensive partner, Donnelly. Donnelly over back in front to Rocky. Rocky. Nothing there for Rocky. Now Cece in the corner. He's got the ball. He's trying to go cross crease to Ponce, but nobody there. Back to Donnelly. Donnelly's going to go over back to Ponce. Ponce, Rocky in front of the net. He wants the ball, but it's going to go over to Donnelly at the point. Donnelly across the blue line to Stellato. Stellato, he's holding it. He's holding it back to Donnelly. Donnelly takes a shot, but that's blocked off by Capriccioni. Now Ponce with the ball here at the circle. He's going to go across to Stellato. Stellato holding it. Stellato back to Donnelly, who's going to take the shot. That's stopped by Walls. Tipped into the netting. Some good passing here by the Toronto Monsters, but they're not finding an opening lane here. The Rose City Royals are playing a good box on this penalty kill, and they're able to only force outside shots here, which the goaltender can see and save. So another face-off to the right of goaltender Railton Walls. Ponce on the draw. He's going to lose it. And Perlick now has it. That was like a hip check attempt. Noah Perlick was coming out, and he got hip checked by number 74 on the Monsters, Rocky. And no call on that play. But here's Donnelly with the ball. He's just going to slap it. And saved by Walls there, and he's going to hold it. 31 seconds to go in this penalty to the Royals player, number 29, Chase Adams. We got Ponce, Verissimo, Cece, Roki, and Donnelly on the ice for the Monsters here. Ponce wins the draw. He gets it over to Donnelly. Donnelly's got 27 seconds to set it up. He passes it to Rocky. Rocky over to Cece. Cece's got it. He's holding it. He tries to get it in front. Wide open net there, and Ponce misses that. Now Volpatti behind net. What do we got here? We got a stoppage of play. The net looks to be off by a few inches. So they're going to readjust the net and drop the ball. Face-off staying in the zone here. 11 seconds on the penalty. 4-2 Royals. 3:18 left in the game. Ponce, CC, Verissimo, Donnelly, and Rocky still on the ice, on the surface here for the Monsters. Beauregard, Nystrom, Chase White, and Jordan Vincelette. Rocky's controlling this. He brings it into the blue line. He's going to go over to Donnelly, who's going to go cross ice to Cece, who's going to go cross ice to Ponce. There's nothing. And out of the box was Chase Adams, but he couldn't handle the pass. It was just a little bit too quick for him. Beauregard anyway with the ball. He gets it on net, but Chase White was not there to tip it. Here comes Donnelly. He's going to try another shot from the point. So the ball bounced off the back of the net there, and the Royals player was coming in to hit it. He got tripped up, or not the Royals player, the Monsters player was coming in to get that Verissimo, and he got tripped up and fell into the net. So what they're going to do here, they're actually putting the face-off inside the zone. So they're saying that he got hit into the net. 2:45 to go. We're at even strength here. 4-2 for the Royals with a face-off in their zone. Got Stellato. Steele is going to take the face-off. You got DeCopi, Stellato, Evander, and Paglia on the surface here for the Monsters. Steele wins the draw. He tried to force his way into the front of the net, but the ball was bouncing a little bit too much. But now the Royals take it out with a shot on goal here, and a big save by DePasio. He's been pretty good coming into this game cold. And that was a shot there by Murphy Cosman, stopped by DePasio and deflected into the netting. They're going to have a face-off in the Monsters zone. Nice play by Schiraldi there to keep the ball in their possession. Cosman tries to get in and make his own entry, but messes up on the deke attempt. But Schiraldi with another nice defensive effort there. He stops the ball on a cross ice pass attempt. That would have led to a breakaway, but Schiraldi's stick was tight. He made that save. We got a penalty here. Looks like the Monsters are going to take a penalty. I don't know for what. Looks like Stellato's going to get another one here for misconduct. So the whistle was blown, and the ball was shot down the ice, and then it ended up on Stellato's stick, and then he whipped it at the goalie, the Royals goalie. So it looks like some bad play by both Monsters players. They're going to lead to a 5-on-3 for the Rose City Royals here with 1:50 left in this game. Tough position to be in at this juncture of the game, Rose City Royals going on a 5-on-3 here. That should take them to the end of the game if they don't score. 4-2 is their lead. They can hold on to that, play conservative, and hold on to it, or they can attack and maybe make it 5-2 or even 6-2 on 2 power play goals. So Paglia and Stellato in the box for the Monsters. Royals control the ball. Volpatti at the blue line. Back to Cosman. Cosman to the back of the net for Perlick. Perlick back to Cosman. Volpatti passes it to Cosman. Volpatti again. Capriccioni is right in front. He's going to let it go, but that's a weak shot stopped by the Monsters. Paglia. Paglia's going to play with it. And he gets put into the corner by Capriccioni. A little fake hit by Perlick there, but the ball eventually does get out of the zone. Volpatti's chasing it down, but the goalie gets there first. Now Volpatti has it. 1 minute left. Cosman now with the ball. He's going to bring it in. Paglia has it. He's got a one-on-one with Volpatti. Looks like Capriccioni's going to get a penalty here. Looks like they're going to call it for holding. That's an interesting call. Look like a body check, or maybe Stellato and Capriccioni having a little conversation here. It looks like he's going to make his way to the box, and we're going to have a face-off here. 37.5 seconds to go in this period. Face-off coming to the right of Relton Walls of the Rose City Royals. Still 4-2 here, but we're going to have some 5-on-4 action, or 4-on-3 action, my apologies, for at least 47 seconds. Lots of court here. Ponce with the ball at the blue line. Gets it over to Verissimo, who takes a shot, but that's stopped by Relton Walls. That's going to get dumped down for the last 25 seconds of this game. Ponce gets it back up. There's Donnelly with the ball. Donnelly has it, waiting for Ponce to get up, but there's no urgency in their game right now. There's 14 seconds. Ponce faking a shot. He's going to try and go around, but not going to happen. Tries to get the slide in. 7 seconds left. He's got to let her rip. Big shot, but that is wide of the net. Royals hold it behind the net. Volpatti with it, and there's the buzzer. This game is over. Kansas City Royals. Rose City Royals come out of this on top 4-2. Toronto Monsters. Shots on goal 26-20 for the Rose City Royals. And that'll do it for this game as they head to center ice for the handshakes.